National Chairman of Labour Party, Alhaji A.A. Salam, on the 9th October 2019, gathered some miscreants in Minna, Niger State, his home state, and told the world that he was holding the National Executive Council NEC meeting of the Labour Party. And among the persons on the list are the presidents and general secretaries of the Nigeria Labour Congress, that is the NLC, and the Trade Union Congress, TUC. None of these constitutional members of the organ were in attendance nor represented. That clearly shows that the purported NEC meeting has nothing to do with Labour Party whatsoever. On the 2nd October 2018, Inec had written to the party to comply with the order of the Abuja Division of the Federal High Court to conduct an all-inclusive national convention involving all parties covered by the terms of settlement filed on 14th March 2018. The letter is attached. The letter is very explicit on the action to take. Elongation of tenure and suspension of National Working Committee members are not part of the order of the court. Let me take time to explain to you that there's the consent judgment. At the last press briefing, we also told you about the consent judgment. And the consent judgment clearly stated that all parties should come together to hold an all-inclusive convention. On 10th October 2014, on 11th October 2014, we had a convention in Ondo State. It was the convention that brought the National Working Committee of the party, into office. And that tenure will ended on the 10th October 2018. And so as we speak now, there is no National Working Committee in place because our tenure elapsed on the 10th October 2018. So with the end of the tenure of this executive and in compliance of the above-mentioned court order, the Labour Party does not have a National Working Committee in place. This clearly means that any nomination of candidates done by the party after 10th October 2018 is null and void, and it will be in contempt of the court order. We want to also use this medium to warn Inec, especially the chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, and Mrs. Babalola, Director Legal, to desist from conniving with Salam and the acting secretary, Julius Abure, as we will no longer tolerate their unnecessary and biased interference in Labour Party affairs. A 7-man committee is being constituted to oversee the activities of the party and midwife the all-inclusive convention in accordance with the court order. It is expected that all this will be concluded within 30 days from today. But even INEC, now they have also lost the locus to even work with Salam, because there is a subsisting court order, and that court order is very clear. And it says, and also let me say, it was a contempt order, consent order of the court, which means the parties involved, including A.A. Salam, who personally signed the documents that led to the consent judgment. So where we are now is no longer what INEC can even work with, because INEC on their own wrote him a letter, and a reminder, a copy of the letter will be shared to the press, asking for an all-inclusive convention. Unfortunately, Salam decided to go and elongate his stay, which is outside the consent judgment. And so he's already in violation of that order. It's no longer an issue now because INEC themselves, they have obeyed the court order by asking Salam and us to have an all-inclusive convention. And that's where we are now.